Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1985 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians at Cleveland Stadium. On the mound for the Tigers today is Jeff Robinson, whose record is 8-6 with a 3.96 ERA, and pitching for the Indians is Derek Botelho, whose record is 2-7 with an 8.83 ERA. Okay, there were a couple frustrating things about yesterday's victory. I guess the most frustrating thing was we lost Dave Smith for a whole month, our closer, down until the beginning of September. So, assuming that we're still in it by then, we'll have him back in time to make a sprint to the playoffs. We're 4 games back still. At this point, as we get ready to face the American League West the rest of the way, for the most part anyway. And, not having him is maybe not the worst thing that's ever happened to us. We have plenty of qualified relievers that can step in and close. Todd Fisher will get the first shot at being our closer, mostly because I trust him the most. If he fails, then we have Jeff Montgomery, who will get strong consideration, and who was a closer in real life in his own right. So I don't have any reason to think we can't make the save situations work. What we ended up doing to replace Dave Smith is we signed Bert Blyleven back, who was with our team for the first 3 weeks of the season, and then he got injured for all the way up until now. So we cut him because he was in a walk year anyway. And now that he's almost healthy, he's got 2 more days on the IL. We'll put him in the bullpen and have him be a reliever for us. Even with his low ratings, he's someone who can, at least as far as we've seen, has proven that he can still get outs at a very high level, even with a low rating. So we're going to give him a shot. If that doesn't work, then we'll cut him loose again, and we will pull up somebody from AAA. We don't have anybody that I actually trust down there to fill in, but we'll give Bert Blyleven the first crack at it. Now, yesterday's win, we won 9-3. That was in great part to a late rally to tie the game up at 3. And got our boy Teddy Higuera off the hook. Teddy Higuera pitched one of his best games. He had 10 strikeouts, the second time in 4 starts for us that he's thrown 10 K in a game. So he went to the 8th inning as far as he could go. We took it into extras, and then the Indians bullpen finally melted down. They gave up some walks, an infield single. There was a pass ball. I believe there was an error, and we ended up adding a couple of base hits in there to give us 6 runs, and we won the ball game. So a nice way to get off the schneid after losing a couple of games we should have won to pitchers who were definitely inferior to our pitcher. And today's game is such a weird matchup because we have Jeff Robinson going, who right there, worst pitcher right now, and he's who wouldn't even be in the majors if it wasn't for injuries to the Indians pitching staff. The Indians have 6 pitchers on the IL right now. So he's been poor so far. He's 2-7 with an 8.83 ERA. And every time we play against a pitcher who's got an ERA 5.50 or above, they tend to pitch the best game of their career against us, which is how we lost the final game of the Brewers series, and how we lost the first game of the Indians series to Dave LaPointe and Roy Smith. So I don't know what else to do with our lineup. All of our best guys will be in there today, and I guess we just have to hope that Jeff Robinson can give us 5 or 6 strong innings. Now, after today's game, we do have a day off. It's the only day off the entire month. So we have all the good guys in there today. We'll enjoy the break, and then it's a straight shot all the way through September 1st before we have another day off. So that's going to be a real challenge. Now, before we get today's game started, I just want to remind everybody we do have a giveaway going on. Today is game 112, and we've got the duck race set up to go during the 7th inning stretch at game 120. We're going to give away 4 prizes, something I've never done before. First place is essentially a $40 gift certificate to my Mercari page. We're going to call it Brainiac Bucks. And you can go to my Mercari page and and choose $40 merchandise on there, and I'll pack it up and ship it to you, whatever you want. So that's the first time I've ever done that. It should be a lot of fun. Second place prize is a 2005 Donruss Cal Ripken game-worn jersey relic card. So a piece of Cal Ripken's actual jersey. The third place prize is a 2014 Donruss Willie Horton from the Detroit Tigers autograph card. Pretty sweet. And the fourth place prize is the 1990-91 Hoops Mark Jackson card with the Menendez brothers who murdered their parents sitting in the stands. A very fun card if you want to add to your collection. If you're into like that kind of memorabilia, a really cool piece of memorabilia. So now we've got 6 contestants so far. We've got Julio L., Charismatic Dad, Replay Dugout, Freddie C., James K., and Thomas D. We're taking contestants all the way through game 119. This is game 112 today. Just be a subscriber, and then let me know in the comments that you want in, and I will get you added to the duck race. Okay, let's see if it's going to let me out of this here. There we go. We're going to close that out, and we'll get the game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along, like and or subscribe to the channel. Thanks to Thomas D., who's going back and doing the 1969 Seattle Pilots series. I knew there was somebody doing it. I suspected it might be Thomas D., since he's done, I think, 80 and 81 so far of the Tigers. If you are someone who goes back and looks at any previous sim season that we've done, whether it's my Lions or the Tigers or the Pilots, I will send you a prize when you complete it. Okay, we got Jeff Robinson on the mound, as you can see here. Bert Blyleven will not be available for 2 games, well, today and the day off. So when we come back, play the Royals? I forgot. Oh, the A's. It's the Oakland A's. Bert Blyleven will be ready out of the pen. And then we've got our lineup versus Derek Botelho. It's all the good guys in there today. Everyone is healthy. Going into the day off, that's actually nice. Let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for Detroit. Batting leadoff in center field is Willie Wilson. Batting second at shortstop is Barry Larkin. Batting third and catching is Damon Berryhill. Batting cleanup, EISENREICH. Batting fifth and DHing is Terry Kennedy. Batting sixth at third base is Mike Pagliarulo. Batting seventh in left field is Kevin Bass. Batting eighth at first base is Rusty Tillman. And batting ninth at second base is Lou Whitaker. Okay, Derek Botelho on the mound for the Indians. You'll see that he's made a few starts as a September call-up every year since 1982. He's getting an extended shot this time. As I mentioned, there's 6 Indian pitchers on the IL right now. Looks like he's still not ready for prime. 883 strikeouts. Strikeouts in 52 innings pitched, and opponents are batting .312 against him. Hey, he does this game. Fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 44%. He's got one good pitch. That is the curveball, rated an 81. Overall rated a 76. He is 29 years old already, and he is arbitration eligible at the end of the 87 season. Taking a look here at his log, why don't we? As I think the duck race is still closing out. So it's taking up some of the memory here. Any second now, please. Any second now. There we go. Okay, yeah, he's coming off his worst start against Baltimore. He went 3 2/3, giving up 8 runs on 12 hits and 3 walks. Did not strike out anybody. And took the loss. Of course, we have not faced him this year. So he has been struggling all along. Okay, we'll take a look here at the defense for the Indians. This is their normal lineup. They have Von Hayes out in right field, so that's a big upgrade. In left field is Mike Young, below league average. Of course, we have Montoyo at second, and the third baseman, Chuck Jackson, both below league average. Behind home plate is Ron KARKOVICE. Okay, guys, here we go. Continuing to battle despite all the obstacles put in our way. Willie Wilson will lead off. You know what? Why not? Let's just go for it. We're going to try to steal here. A 73% chance. Willie Wilson has 12 stolen bases. Makes no sense, but that's what the game has shown. He doesn't have really a fastball, and yet he throws one, and Wilson does steal second base. So Wilson in scoring position. Here is Barry Larkin. Please don't pull it, Barry. 3-1 count, and another walk. So Botelho's walked the first 2 batters, setting up a potential double play with Damon BERRYHILL at the plate. BERRYHILL batting .265 versus righties. He takes strike 3 looking. Jimmy Eyes doing a good job in the cleanup role. High fly. Walt Wilson to third. And Kennedy. Full count. We go to the bottom of the first. Here is the Indians lineup for today. Batting leadoff at shortstop is Tony Fernandez. Batting second at second base is Charlie Montoyo. Batting third at first base is Jim Wilson. Batting cleanup and DHing is Cory SNYDER. Batting sixth in left field is Mike Young. Batting seventh in right field is Von Hayes. Batting eighth in center field is Thomas Howard. And batting ninth at third base is Chuck Jackson. Okay, Jeff Robbins, the 23rd start of the year. 8-6 with a .396 ERA. 74 strikeouts in 129 2/3 innings. Opponents are batting .254 against him. Fastball topping out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage right at 50%. Splitter, that's his best pitch, rated an 88. A fastball rated an 83. Overall rated an 87. The 23-year-old righty is arbitration eligible next year. I'm sorry, after the 87 season. And after that 7-1 start, he's gone 1-5 and is coming off a okay against Milwaukee. He went 5 innings, giving up 2 runs on 6 hits. He did not walk anybody and did not factor in the decision. We're facing Cleveland, so way back in April, he got 2 of his wins against the Indians, but that was a different pitcher back then, man. He has not got any of that good stuff. And maybe it's because he's never pitched this many innings in a season. Maybe the game factors that. I don't know. Okay, here's our defense. We're good everywhere. Behind home plate is Damon BERRYHILL. Okay, here we go. Tony Fernandez. Pop up. Could that be an error? Nope. 1 out. Next man up is Montoyo. Fly ball to center field. 2 down, and Jim Wilson batting .300 with 14 home runs and a base hit. Of course. And he's thrown out at second. Oh my gosh. Kevin Big Hit Bass with the big arm. Thrown out Jim Wilson. I believe that is his third outfield assist. Technically, he's got 4. 1 in right and 3 in left. Only 1 error this year. He's played all the outfield positions. All right, we go to the top of the second inning. Mikey Pags, you know. And see, this is why this game blows chunks. They're going to walk as many batters as it takes, but he won't give up any hits. Is equivalent to whatever his inning amount is. We have no chance of driving in runs. All we can hope for is that they walk in runs or they errors. Let's hit and run with Kevin Bass. 1-0. And he pops it up. So in the we might actually get shut out today because of Botelho's ERA coming into the game. Yeah, double play. Oh, an error on the third baseman, for Christ's sake. First and second. 1 down. Here's Sweet Lou. Will we get a hit today? Nope. There's the latest time. Can't turn 2. They only get to force at second. And we're back. Willie Wilson, 0-1. Bottom of the second inning. It's ridiculous. Cory SNYDER walks. KARKOVICE, hard hit, ground ball. The second. That's an easy double play. You hit it that hard with the catcher running. That should be a double play every time. Full count to Young and a base. The opponents are batting .250 against Jeff Robinson, and they're batting .320 against Derek Botelho. Line drive to Whitaker. Makes no sense. Larkin wraps it into left. Leadoff single. Finally a hit. We'll hit and run with Berryhill. Swing and a miss. Larkin steals second. This game just absolutely sucks. Runner in scoring position, and I thought it was going to be a ball 4. Berryhill singles. Larkin safe at home. He went for it. 1-0 Detroit. Berryhill with the base hit. Hit and run again to stay out of the DP. Ground ball to second. Berryhill in scoring position for TK. Kennedy down to 285. Because he's in a DH role, he's not catching anymore. We play him every day. I do kind of wonder if fatigue is an issue. His health is pretty high for a catcher, I would think. But we haven't been utilizing him in that position. If you look at his log, he's only batting .234. He did have games with back-to-back home runs against California. And he keeps getting doubles, so his average goes down, but he still contributes enough. I think we're all right. Yeah, he strikes out. And Pag strikes out. Base at the left. Berryhill scores. Give Pags an RBI single. 2-0 Detroit. Kevin Bass strikes out. Hey, pitcher. It's like 20 more walks than strikeouts on the season. Has more strikeouts than walks against us. Awesome. Great job. All right, here we go. Thomas Howard. It's nice being the team that gets every pitcher right, you know? We get everybody's best. Chuck Jackson, my namesake, with a ground ball to short. Tony Fernandez. Hey, also a ground ball short. Mark it. Good job. A 1-2-3 inning. That's exactly what we needed. Rusty Tillman. There you go. Fly ball to left. Sweet Lou. Fly ball to left. Yeah, it's great that we're late on an 89-mile-an-hour fastball. And Willie Wilson walks. I'd love to steal here, but it's a trap. It's a trap. And a base hit. That could score Wilson from first. No. Wilson will hold at third. Okay, Berryhill, let's see if we can come through. He's 1 for 2 today. Nope. 80 pitches for Botelho through 4. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Charlie Montoyo leading off. Ground ball to Lou. 1 out. Jimmy Bob Wilson. Line drive to Lou. Out number 2. And Cory SNYDER, of course, walks. 2 walks, no strikeouts. And really, they're only 1 pitch away from getting tied up the ball game. So, will this be that pitch? Oh, that's an error all over it. Oh, no. That is a shock. We go to the top of the 5th. Coffee break time. I think most of you would agree I probably could use a little less caffeine in my life. I'm going to get on some medication. Jim EISENREICH, a line drive to center field. Oh, it's over the head of the center fielder, Howard. A double for EISENREICH. How did he not get to third on that? His 22nd total double this year. I mean, this is an acceptable amount of offensive output. If George Brett could have done that, imagine how good our team would have been. And Terry Kennedy with a single into center. Well, of course we're going to send the runner home. EISENREICH scores. It's 3-0. Good job by Kennedy. 5 strikeouts for Botelho. And a base hit for Bass. Kennedy will hold at second. If I was Freddie, I'd be wondering, what is Botelho's nickname? And I'm thinking Freddie would call him Mellow Yellow Botelho. That's just off the top of my head. That sounds about right. And a base hit for Tillman. Kennedy, can he score? No. And that will do it. We actually chased Botelho. 8 hits, 4 walks, only 3 runs, but the bases are juiced as Ramon Romero coming in. A really good pitcher for this team. I looked at their bullpen. They have a bunch of schlubs that they called up, including yesterday's reliever, Bobby Cuellar. Bases are juiced. Lefty on lefty violence. Whitaker does not hit left-handers. Let's see if he will drop it like it's hot. Let's catch everybody off guard. Here we go. 2-1. Bunt down the third baseline. The run scores. 4-0 Detroit. That was some cheap crap I just pulled there, but we got a run out of it. Using a little strategy. And then Wilson will fly out to right. All right. 4-0 Detroit. Robinson at 55 pitches. Now, this is the inning that he usually poops the mound. The ground crew is ready to go out there if they have to. Oh, strikes out. Hayes. Oh, not Hayes. Young. First K of the day. Von Hayes batting only .207 versus righties. I would have thought that he would have been the best player on his team, but he's reduced to a platoon role. And Thomas Howard, a comebacker to Robinson, and we're through 5. He's earned one more inning. Romero coming out for another inning of work. Here is Barry Larkin. Larkin popping it up. 1 out. Damon Berryhill pulls it into left. Batting right-handed. And then here come our lefties versus Romero. Jimmy Eyes. Ground ball to second. Okay, so the Indians get a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Chuck Jackson leading it off versus Jeff Robinson. There's a ground ball to short. Man, I expect an error every time now. Tony Fernandez popping it up. It's got to be an error. All right. 2 down. Ground ball to Lou. Wow. Robinson looking good. He gave up the 2 hits early and has been in shutdown mode. We go to the top of the 7th. TK taps it back to Romero. Mikey Pags, he can hit lefties. Well, he does. Base hit to center. 9 hits for Detroit. Kevin Bass hits lefties very well. Oh, a wild pitch. Moving Pagliarulo into scoring position. We'll have to tack on a run. I don't know. Nope, it's going to be caught. Pags will tag and go to third. And it'll be up to Rusty. He's a 303 hitter versus lefties. 1-2. Ground ball to third. Jackson making the play. There's the in-game stats if you need it. Okay, Jim Bob Wilson. 72 pitches for Robinson. And strikeout number 2. Finally got it evened up. That must mean a walk is on the way. First pitch swinging. Indians are making it easy for Robinson right now. Just throwing it over. Oh, there's your 50-50 error. Yep. Had to happen. Okay, nothing we can do about it. And Von Hayes can't hit. Popping it up, that could be another error. Yep. All right. So dumb. Top of the 8th. Whitaker striking out. I can't believe Romero is still in there. He does have a 45 endurance. He's only given up 1 hit. No runs. Looking good. Ground ball to short from Larkin. So we could take Larkin out of the game. And bring in Dougie Baker. Who's got better range? Larkin, not good. Douglas. Excellent. That's why we bring him in. Because I think defensively, Doug Baker's pretty horrible too. But at least he can get you more balls and be horrible with them. Okay, Jeff Robinson, he deserves to be in there. He's never had a complete game in his career. Maybe I jinxed him, maybe I didn't. It automatically finds Dougie. Makes the play. 1 out. Ground ball to first. Rusty. Stepping on the bag for out number 2. And Tony Fernandez pulls it into right field for a hit. 2 down. Runner on first for Charlie Montoyo. 1-2. And a ground ball to second as Robinson goes over 100 pitches. We're moving on excuse me, to the ninth inning. Rich Thompson is their closer. They have two closers that are on the IL. Rich Thompson was the next man up. And he is in there to face Damon Berryhill in the ninth. Whoa, down the line, off the wall for a double. 20th total double, 11th as the Tigers catcher. Leadoff man in scoring position. Here we go, Jimmy Eyes. Pull it. And the ground ball to second. That'll get Berryhill to third. We're going to go on contact. TK making contact. Go, Berryhill, go! And he's out at home. So they're going to score a bunch of runs in the bottom of the ninth. I guess the best thing that could happen is he gives up a home run to Wilson and not walk him and give up the home run to SNYDER. But we're going to play it out. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, it's a walk. It's going to, oh no, it's going to be a base hit. Yeah. So here's the 2-run shot, and then we got to take him out. Oh, ground ball to second. Oh, a double play! Jeff Robinson might actually have a chance. I know we're 1 out away from a complete game shutout, but that's not a guarantee at all. Ron KARKOVICE, really the only man standing between Robinson and his first career complete game and shutout. And he walks. Runner on first. 117 pitches, not tired, but he's got to be really close. Yeah, now he is. Fly ball to left field. That could be it. Bass makes the catch. Jeff Robinson with his first complete game. Happens to be a shutout. Tigers win 4-0. Handshakes, butt slaps, slap mistakes. Well, that was a good result. I was kind of assuming we would not do well, and yet a pitcher that we have not been able to rely on has pitched a complete game shutout. Now, we got a day off, so we're going to play 1 day in advance to get to the A's series. And let's take a look at the standings. Yeah. So we're still 4 games back. It didn't do anything for us. New York continues to win. Boston has lost, and now they're 1.5 back. Oh, look at this. Oakland and Seattle are within 10 games. Oh, I guess technically California is as well. Take a look at the NL. We haven't looked at it in a while. Not a lot to see here. 8 games back for Philadelphia, and the Dodgers have all but won it. Has anybody been eliminated yet? No. All right. I know it's kind of early, but I was just curious. We'll take a look at the headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. There's the injury to Dave Smith. And there's our victory. Fulgham! Oh, my God. Fulgham. He had his arm torn off. Oh, no, torn rotator cuff. Oh, my God. When his contract up? Oh, man, they're going to miss him for the whole next season. The Mets have not had good fortune this year. He's walked more than he struck out. That's too bad. All right. Take a look at transactions. All right, so we've got, there's the Bert Blyleven signing. And then Montreal signs Carlos Diaz, a catcher, off the free agent wire. He is a 20-year-old undrafted free agent. Whoa, he's got a 99 arm and a 94 rating behind the plate. That's a good get. Kirk McCaskill's going to miss 2 months for the Angels. This is another team that just can't keep people healthy. We know about Fulgham. Rick Styrer of California, another injury. He was in the minors, though. A couple of days, no big deal. And Frank Wills of the Royals with Cheese is going to miss 24 days. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up the box score. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Get in on the giveaway in the USA. That would be helpful for shipping purposes. Yeah, okay, so obviously this is going to be Jeff Robinson as the player of the game. I also liked the sacrifice bunt that Lou Whitaker did that knocked in a run. Mikey Pags had a couple of hits and an RBI. Berryhill had a double, so did EISENREICH. Nothing really to speak of for the offense of the Yankees. Derek Botelho gave up 4 runs in 4 1/3, and I think that's probably lowered his ERA. Ramon Romero was in shutdown mode, and Rich Thompson pitched well as well. Okay, that's going to do it. We are still going through the Time Travel Tuesday videos. This is the next one. We're going in order from the oldest to the newest, and we are about halfway through. Still a lot of good stuff to go. And actually, all the best stuff is the more recent stuff. The older stuff is a little bit wonky because I was still kind of learning, how to create those videos and make them interesting. And some of them are not as interesting, but this one I think is pretty good. So check that one out, and we'll be back tomorrow for the first game of the series versus the Oakland Athletics. Until then, everyone, have a great day.